Stossel cake.
3 years ago, amateur baker Rosanna Panzino decided to post videos of her adventures in baking on YouTube. I'd call this a cute hobby, except that today 5 million people subscribe to her YouTube channel, and her videos have been seen more than 1 billion times. I'm envious. I've worked all my life. I never reach nearly that many people.
You have more Twitter followers than I do.
How come you're the most popular baking show?
I have no clue, and that is a good question for everybody.
Rosanna did not plan to bake for a living. She started working odd jobs in the movie business.
I worked as a PA, I worked as a hand double, I worked as an extra.
She got a job as a dancer on the TV show Glee. That wasn't a career?
Being a union dancer wasn't fulfilling for me. I wanted to do more.
So she posted baking videos that she shot at her parents' home.
Well, the icing's getting cold. It's going to take about a half hour, so I'm going to play some Super Mario World. It was just a creative outlet for me.
She told her agent about it, and he wasn't happy.
My agent really made it easy for me.
He told her,
if you don't stop making YouTube videos, we're going to drop you.
Why'd you decide YouTube?
I was getting more and more comments, and the community just kept growing.
Her YouTube fans had started asking for autographs.
It was the first time I ever went to Target, and I got recognized by a gal who worked at the store, and she said, I love the content you're creating. It makes me and my daughter so happy you inspired her to start baking. And I was trying to tell my agent that there's value here. This is amazing, this is real.
Comedian Glozell Greens, another performer who caught on YouTube.
YouTube has saved my life because I was doing stand-up and it was not going well because I'm not that funny. But on the internet, in a couple of minutes, people were like, oh, she's great.
She even got to interview the president.
Thank you.
That's great.
Her silly YouTube channel now makes her $50,000 a year. This Swedish guy named PewDiePie makes $12 million just by talking while playing video games.
No, drink the coffee. You want to drink the... Yes!
He leads Forbes' list of highest-earning YouTube stars. Rosanna's number 8. She makes $2 million.
The YouTube platform is such a good platform for people who are starting out, who want to create content and don't have investors.
YouTube keeps about 40% of the money.
And that's fine.
This is a new way to discover unknown talent.
Journalist Steve Knopper covers the music business.
YouTube is the great equalizer right now. It's sort of like if you have an idea and you're talented or not talented, you can put something up on YouTube.
Justin Bieber got his start posting this video when he was 12. The YouTube numbers grew, and then a record label called.
Every now and then, YouTube creates a star.
It used to be there were gatekeepers. Some fat guy with a cigar said, you got to please me, maybe sleep with me to get the record.
Right. Those cigar chomping guys, they dominated the record business for many, many years, and they were the gatekeepers.
Because it costs tens of thousands of dollars.
Right. It costs money to market your album. It costs money to put your song on the radio. Today, you can get your album to millions of people around the world with just the click of a button.
They're not going and banging on the door of Sony Music and asking for permission.
Max Borders runs a conference that showcases new technology and new artists.
Look at Lindsey Stirling. She plays the violin. Imagine her showing up in one of the big music studios in New York and saying, hey, please, can I get a record deal? I'm really good at the violin.
Well, she did. She was turned down.
Well, that's right. And so all of a sudden, she becomes a YouTube sensation. Fills stadiums now. You can't argue with that. That is when the crowd decides.
I think that people are very smart. I think they're very intuitive, and they pick up on when you love what you're doing, they can see it.
This direct connection to the audience threatened the music industry.
The record industry's traditional model has been selling pieces of plastic that contain all the music. And hundreds of millions of records were being sold, all the way up to the Britney Spears and Backstreet Boys era. And people were just making money hand over fist.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. In the late 90s, suddenly the internet kicks in.
How many MP3s do you have on your computer?
About 600.
6,000 or 7,000.
Napster and MP3s came in and allowed people to essentially share all the music in the world for free. And that was a threat to the business model.
The music industry sued.
They started by suing Napster and Nutella and Kazaa and LimeWire.
So they freaked out and sued these people and sued their own customers sometimes.
And they sued a 13-year-old girl and her family, and it turned out to be some pretty bad publicity for the record industry in the end.
Hen Snopper's book title, Appetite for Self-Destruction. Now the record labels license their music to streaming services like Apple, Spotify, and Pandora.
These changes now happen so fast.
Yeah, they do. The new thing is streaming,
which pays musicians just a fraction of a penny per stream.
How does a musician make money?
Going on tour. Touring has always been important, but it's more important than ever now.
But doesn't that mean that fewer people can make a living this way? Because not everybody can go on tour.
It does. It's a very diminished business than what it was 10 or 15 years ago, absolutely. However, there are many more opportunities for younger bands, littler bands, to get big.
And the audience wins too.
We have all the music we could ever want for free or for a minimal price at our fingertips on our mobile devices. It's a golden age of music for consumers right now.